Don't let this home wrecker become a country wrecker. Trump would benefit from putting her in her place, reminding this rabid dog who is boss and the real leader of MAGA. It's Trump, not MTG. It's called the Trump administration, not the hump administration. Dude! Oh, the hump administration! Go find a chair to hump like the dog in Heat you've always been, MTG. She's just tagging her all day long, dude. Oh my God, bro. So Laura Loomer is, dude, she's on one. Okay, remember the other day when we had those right-wing influencers that were kind of going off on each other about the finger banging in the hotel lobby and all that shit, and they were just so nasty? Well, Laura Loomer is on it. Look at this shit, okay? Laura Loomer and Marjorie Taylor Greene are at one another's throats. And now we have MAGA calling for other MAGA to be removed from Congress. She is calling for her to be removed from Congress for calling it a genocide and for disagreeing with Trump. Like, wow, dude, isn't that nuts? Dude, this is some of the craziest shit, dude. The worst people we know fighting each other. I mean, I gotta admit, guys, I'm here for it, okay? I am here for it. I'm like, I got the popcorn ready to go, baby. Dude, look at this fucking craziness. You ready? Starts with this one. It says, it was the Jews who made MTG cheat on her husband in the back room of a CrossFit gym. The Zionists forcefully opened up her legs and made her destroy her family. They made her ruin a marriage, but then she bought a cross, as was forgiven for ruining her marriage and being a slut. So Laura Loomer fires the slut arrow into MTG. Now, again, I mean, dude, MTG definitely, yeah, she's committed adultery like so many of these Republicans. But it's so funny for her to be attacking MTG about being a slut when she idolizes Donald Trump, right? I mean, doesn't that seem to be like, how does she fire the slut arrow and then she's like holding on to Donald Trump? Again, I don't think there's anything wrong with women having as much sex as they want. Now, I even understand that in marriages, like sometimes affairs happen. Like shit breaks down. It's not a perfect world. What I don't like is when the people who are cheating on their wives and people who are committing affairs are the ones walking around telling you how you need to live in order to be moral. Okay, that's where I have a problem. I have a problem with people that are adulterers then telling me that my life is immoral, or telling a gay couple that their life is immoral. But look at this, dude. Then Laura doubles down. Now, Loomer is well known for like sleeping around, okay? She's well known for getting drunk in the political circles and like trying to lure men, you know, telling them I got big tits, come home with me. Like Laura Loomer is not chaste by any means. I mean, she probably is now. She's become such a degenerate that she never leaves her house and nobody would touch her with a 10-foot pole. But she used to be pretty actively trying to get laid in the right-wing circles. But she doubled down. She says, I wish MTG got on her knees for her Lord and Savior as much as she got on her knees for men who aren't her husband. Just another fake Christian. Can you call yourself a Christian when your mouth is full of other men's cock? Dude, the right-wing women are so brutal. Oh my God, dude. Can you call yourself a Christian when your mouth is full of other men's cock? And she says, I may be Jewish, but at least I'm not a Jezebel, okay? And then she triples down, okay? And she says, I am America first. And nothing that comes out of the mouth of a fake Christian Jezebel like MTG is going to change that. You don't get to demonize millions of American Jews who voted for Trump just because you hate Jewish people, MTG. I am a U.S. citizen. I don't have dual citizenship. I have voted for Trump every time he's been on the ballot. I have never served in a foreign military. I am not Israeli. So how am I Israel first? When is the GOP going to start calling out these deranged statements made by Rep. MTG, who thinks every single Jew is an Israeli spy? I am an American. I believe Israel has a right to exist. I don't support the eradication of every single Jew and the Islamic terrorists. I will always support the well-being of the United States. MTG should be censured for her remarks. You cannot use your official congressional account to accuse private citizens of being foreign spies. It's an abuse of power, and the GOP needs to condemn it. Now, this is crazy, though, because, like, Laura Loomer accuses everybody of everything. She accuses reps of being spies. She, like, puts forward conspiracy theories. You know what I mean? Like, she is a chief accusationist, for lack of a better term, of everything, you know, Democrat or government or trying to get people fired. You know what I'm saying? And now she is like going to town, QAnon congresswoman. Right? She's posting about her affairs, and she is like literally going all in on MTG. Now, we're going to look at MTG's responses here in a minute, okay? But she is like going off, saying she has chosen to welcome in menopause with neo-Nazis and Trump hatred, which is wild to hear Laura Loomer accusing somebody of like taking up with neo-Nazis. Isn't that nuts? Oh my Lord. Okay. So now she is going off on MTG, right? Then here's another one, dude. She went all day. Okay, she went all day on her. She went Loomer crazy. Marjorie Trader Greene is a homewrecker. Her narcissistic personality disorder has made her believe that she is President Trump's successor. She truly believes that her word has more weight than Donald Trump's, and her narcissism has rotted her brain like a cancer. It's now making her rip our country apart. Dude, this is MAGA, by the way. MAGA. MAGA v. MAGA, guys. They're going at it. This is a grudge match, cage match. This is a woman who has allowed her sexual impulses to tear her family apart. She wants to now tear our country apart to try and steal Trump's movement away from him. Don't let this home wrecker become a country wrecker. Trump would benefit from putting her in her place, reminding this rabid dog who is boss and the real leader of MAGA. It's Trump, not MTG. It's called the Trump administration, not the hump administration. Dude, oh, the hump administration. Go find a chair to hump like the dog in heat you've always been, MTG. She's just tagging her all day long, dude. Oh my God, bro. You will never take over Trump's movement. You will not succeed in dividing his base, you narcissistic witch. We won't let the home wrecker become a country wrecker. We will destroy you before we ever allow you to try and ruin the MAGA movement the same way you ruined your family. Now, what's crazy about this, guys, is I am trying to figure out what exactly MTG did that, like, set Laura Loomer off. Because Laura Loomer just fucking went crazy. I mean, oh my God, dude. Jesus, dude. What in the actual fuck, bro? Laura Loomer viciously attacks and lies about those of us who are President Trump's most loyal, original MAGA supporters. She has no long-time relationship because she psychotically turns on everyone. Laura Loomer is the most unstable person and the worst liability to ever walk in the Oval Office. Now, Laura Loomer did get sort of excommunicated during the campaign, and Trump does love her because I think she polishes a wild knob, if you know what I mean. But he's steered clear from her because she's a scandal. Like, Loomer is just a scandal. Scandalous. But, dude, isn't that crazy? So MTG is going at it. Here it is. AIPAC is sending fundraising emails attacking me for saying the most truthful and easiest thing to say, that October 7th in Israel was horrific and all hostages must be returned. but so is the genocide, humanitarian crisis, and starvation happening in Gaza. AIPAC is lying about me and saying I betrayed my American values, which can't be further from the truth. I'm unapologetically America first and refuse to shovel your hard-earned tax dollars to foreign countries and foreign wars. So MTG has come out anti-AIPAC and called it a genocide. So Loomer is flipping the fuck out. Dude, isn't this wild? But again, guys, this is what I am talking about. That I believe, guys, it is the stress around the Epstein Files that is bringing this to a head. And that's why we need to keep pushing the Epstein stuff. We need to keep encouraging MTG to talk about the genocide. Let MAGA start eating themselves, guys. They are going to start eating themselves, man. But the Epstein shit is helping to fuel this because it created the rift. And now that there's a rift, everybody's nerves are raw. And when people's nerves are raw, the chaos of Trump and the infighting with all these egotistical, different religious denominations, these different religious sects fighting for superiority, and they're divided on Israel, and they're divided on the Middle East, and they're divided on the moves that Trump is making, and there's a serious faction happening.
What do you think Donald Trump, President Trump, thinks when he must see this, right? He must see, this kind of online feud going on between a Fox host, Mark Levin, and a seated member of Congress who he respects greatly, obviously respects you very, very much so, MAGA since day one. What do you think goes through his mind? Do you know, has he contacted you?
We haven't talked about it. And actually, I don't know that President Trump does see this. I think he's very busy all day. So I don't think he's spending his time scrolling everybody's social media feed. So he may not even know how vile it really is. And I would even go further. Laura Loomer is another one that has relentless attacked me, many other America First Republicans like Matt Gaetz, and many other members of Congress. As a matter of fact, the only people she attacks are Republicans. And Laura Loomer touts herself as, basically testing everyone for loyalty. But the truth about Laura Loomer is she scrapes up information and then she twists it and manipulates her stories to basically be the same manuscripted information like MSNBC does. And so she's like...
she compared Laura Loomer to MSNBC! Oh my God, dude. Them are fighting words right there. Dude, no wonder Laura Loomer is having a meltdown, right? She compared her to MSNBC. Oh my God, dude. That is brutal. Look at her though. God damn, dude. She needs some fiber in her fucking diet, bro. Jesus Christ. She is frightening looking.
Attack dog. But she's been attacking me because I'm calling for AIPAC to be registered as a foreign agent and foreign lobbyist. And, she's come out of the woodwork on that as well. So you find out who these people are. You find out which country they're loyal to the minute you start saying something about it, and they truly expose themselves. And it's shocking. These are not the kind of people that should have the president's ear. They're dangerous, especially when they're calling for nuclear bombs to be dropped and America's military and sanctions and all type of government action. But yet these are people that could never win an election themselves. Laura Loomer, she lost 2 congressional races.
Oh, dude, she hit her below the belt right there. That was a labia shot. Cannot win office herself. Oh, she basically said you can't even get into Congress. Therefore, oh man, dude. That is now we see why the fucking trigger has happened.
Mark Levin wouldn't dare run because he would likely lose. And so it's really interesting to see these people just use basically their platforms as a bully puppet and just go straight to name calling. And
she said bully puppet, not pulpit, the bully puppet. Mova.
lying about the people that they seem to be the enemy at the moment.
Oh, Lord. And then what does she say, dude? Now we see why Laura Loomer went off, because she went all day. Then she said, my enemies prove I have influence. I wake up every day to another hit piece. It's because I'm effective and it threatens a lot of people. I will win. I always do. My enemies hate me because I am real. Something they will never be. They can't buy what I have. And then she goes off on her again and says, the lying fake Christian whore, MTG, is lying about me again. Oh, Lord. She is so jealous that she is fading into her irrelevancy after she couldn't secure an endorsement for her Senate campaign. She claims I have lied about her and smeared her. I posted receipts for everything I said. She refuses to address those receipts. She has provided no evidence of her claims about me that she made from her congressional account, an abuse of power, and certainly an ethics violation. She also claims she is one of Trump's most loyal supporters. Here she is bashing Trump recently. Does this look like loyalty to you? Accusing Trump of not keeping his campaign promises and saying he got us into World War III. She is one dumb bitch, probably the dumbest bitch in Congress, and definitely not loyal. Just ask her ex-husband, Perry. Holy shit, bro. Dude, isn't that crazy? Loomer unfucking leashed. Isn't that wild, though, to hear them, like, talking about her abusing her power with her congressional account? And now we have MAGA calling for other MAGA to be removed from Congress. She is calling for her to be removed from Congress for calling it a genocide and for disagreeing with Trump. Like, wow, dude, isn't that nuts? This is some of the craziest shit, dude. The worst people we know fighting each other. I mean, I gotta admit, guys, I'm here for it, okay? I am here for it. I'm like, I got the popcorn ready to go, baby. Oh, Lord. What is up, guys? Thank you so much for watching. You like the video, you want to support independent resistance media, you know what to do. Drop that sub, hit the like button, and please share it. And we do love our members, so if you want to become a member, it's another really great way to support. Thanks again for everything, guys. I'll see you next time. Let's go.